Happy Friday to everybody out there. This is Steven Elwell, Vice President of Level Financial Advisors. And today we'd like to talk about a question that we are getting over and over and over again, which is, how does this year's election affect my portfolio, and should I do anything in anticipation of election results one way or the other? So we wanted to talk a little bit about how election years have performed historically. So whether you lean left or right, or you're in favor of Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, or either the third-party candidates, our resounding answer over and over again is not to let this year's election affect any investment decisions that you make. Because typically, elections and political events have short-term effects on how the investment markets perform. And we should remember that investments perform based on whether companies are making money and how safe things look and how the economy is doing. And recently, the economy's been doing quite well and companies have been making good money. Thus, the stock market has gone up in value. So looking at this chart of the last 7 election years, so 2012 through 1988, you can see that like just about every year with stocks, the market is volatile. There's up months, down months. But what I specifically want to highlight is how the uncertainty of the election starts to fade as it approaches to November, and then once the election results are final and we know who's won, the stock market finds that attractive. The stock market doesn't like uncertainty, and of course, once the election's over, that uncertainty is gone, and so the companies can move forward with making decisions. So 5 of the 7 years listed on this chart ended up being positive years for the stock market. The 2 years that were negative was 2000 and 2008, and both of those years we were in a recession. So the overall message here is whether you lean left or right, sure, things can be worrisome and uncertain, but the reality is the stock market's value is based on how companies do. And once the uncertainty of the election is removed, companies can move forward, and oftentimes the stock market rallies after the election is over. Thank you very much. This is Steven Elwell for Level Financial Advisors. Have a great weekend.